Hello, fair listener. Welcome and thank you for following our journey on metagaming by Rum Propelled Gaming. Fair warning, sometimes we are not safe for work, and others not safe for real life. Journey forth at your own risk. Now let's dive right back into Tarath through the campaign Many Polos.
Hello,
Fucking Craig.
my lord. We're one step further, one step to go.
Look at that.
Perfect timing.
Is it perfect timing?
You are
Start.
perfect timing.
The hand of fate tosses, the dice rolls, spins, turns. A campaign starts and ends, leaving memories that become stories. Stories flow out into the infinite sea, painting it with legends. Legends wash up on the shores throughout the infinite sea, fading to myth until myths are forgotten, and the campaign that gave it birth comes again and again. The hand of fate tosses, the dice rolls, spins, turns. Hitherto, we left our adventurers known as the Shadow Seekers on the 4th level of Hell, Greed. After blowing up a small goblin settlement with the Greedy Goblin Tavern, and inside of their pocket rocket watching out, they watch as Kai Shen enthralls the pimp preacher who's inside of the pocket rocket with them, and he laughs as they watch the chamber that was the goblin town fill with lava, or magma rather, and tell them that they have to strike the gong or the anvil that's floating at the center of the magma pool. Along with a new companions, Balthazar, Faust, Mame, Phelan, pop back into existence before the possession of the priest, and with Franklin and Ezra begin to deliberate on a solution. Hero jumps on top of the anvil while everyone's deliberating, and the lava does stop, but there is a shaking and quaking as he poofs immediately back into the pocket rocket. Franklin displays on the screen from inside of it the giant magma creature that bursts forth from the center of the magma. They try a few different smaller attacks to almost no effect before Ash poofs out of the pocket rocket and lava walks across to Ogramach. He declares himself a god of Tarith and of the element of the ground. And he turns out to be a real bro. And in exchange for some cosmic powers and a safe ride through his purging of the space in an orifice of his, Ash closes her eyes not to know not which one it was. But she has to promise her next level to be a warlock. Closing her eyes and asks Bob, the talking skull she has at her hip, to let her know when she can open them again. The rest of the Shadow Seekers, Franklin, Mame, Ezra, Vamira, Phelan, and Ash, poof back onto the cooled cliffs, what used to be the thriving metropolitan area of goblins, now just a hulking, rusted, ashen cliff face. Meanwhile, Ezra's threatening the pimp preacher in the pocket rocket with some more violence to eat another one of his hands, and Kai Shen, Kai Shen leaves the body of the pimp preacher. Not trusting the pimp preacher and wanting to explore some of the doors that were exposed along the cliff, near the Greedy Goblin Tavern, Ezra wails on one of the locked doors until it gives. On the other side of the door, Warren and Faust rematerialize to join the party again, as if they had always been there. They realize the metal enclosed hallway is made of lead, and Ezra uses his enhanced smell to follow trails in the maze of tunnels beyond. Vermeer is checking for traps for everyone ahead the whole time. That's when she notices minor glyph alarm that has already been triggered. The Shadow Seekers try to hurry to the end as quick as possible to some destination and get to a door with a ship's helm on it, and no other features. So they try to unlock it and interact with it in different ways, trying to shift the helm until Faust says, "Open sesame," and a boisterous knock emits from the door. Ash tries pushing on the door at first, but realizes it's a pull a second later. Walking through the door, everyone experiences a stabbing pain in their brain. Faust, Mame, and Franklin are the only ones who don't also feel a wriggling after the stab in their brain. Ash, Ezra, Warren, and Vermeer hear a greeting in their head from Kai Shen, who asks for gold from them. As the coin disappears, Franklin casts locate object on the coins. It points the Shadow Seekers back to a familiar church they'd visited before when getting intel about the town. Walking in, Warren and Faust already had started walking in that direction as Franklin points the way over to where the coins had gone. Ezra bolts directly into the church, greeting the pimp preacher on the other side by engulfing his entire upper body as he screamed, engulfing his entire upper body in his mouth. That's what I should have said. And on the way, running all the way there, screaming, "Lunch, lunch, lunch." During combat, most of the goblins die to Warren's flaming sword, and Franklin and Ash, with Faust's help, take out another section of goblins as well as starting their hackings towards some of the larger clockworks, while Ezra tears happily into them with his eroding maw. During the combat, at the end of the combat, Mame walks into the church, finally having refused up to this point, but hearing enough bolsterous goings on to see what the rest of the party was doing, since they were the only one left outside, and sees Ezra ripping out the throat of one of the clockworks and then turning to capture one of the other ones that popped back into existence as Ash popped out of existence from her because of her banishment, had captured it in a ball of sorts. And then Kai Shen digresses to explain to everyone that he likes to see the progress that they've been through and is willing to take them on. And advises them that he's actually a floating brain in a vat in the center of this level, being held captive by a whole slew of creatures that used to be part of his astral ship. And during his adventures in the astral sea, they had noticed the development of Tareth and seen its magics and the like, decided to land, but crash landed and had been remade in its making as part of these levels of hell to be one of the gods on this level. He was the engine on their ship before that, and now they just use him to control this level because they can't be controlled by him. And he also elaborates that because they're on the 4th level of hell, he'd noticed some changes on the other levels with the movement of things being allowed up from the 5th, but not past his level, and so forth and so farther. He'd gotten some intel to know that there is only one seal above his on the 2nd level of hell that remains sealed, and even if they were to break his seal on the 4th level, they would not be able to get out without breaking the 2nd seal. At this time, too, completely disregarding all of Kai Shen's other information, the Shadow Seekers come up with a plan to kill all of Kai Shen's guards and hopefully learn some more of the situation, maybe kill him as well, and break out of the second level of hell to get onto Tarth's surface. Moving forward, though, the Shadow Seekers... and Kaishen promises that he can unlock the front door that leads them into there, but he can't promise the guards won't be on high alert. And there's somewhere between 100 and 300 crew on board the ship, as well that he was able to point them in the right direction for that door in one of the cliff faces. And Franklin sets up in front of that door as Ash learns her lesson and pulls the door open, and Franklin sits cross-legged and sends his swarm of dire crickets scouts ahead behind the metal door into more lead-lined hallways, and finds that there were a group of individuals counting coins as they materialized, and that before they realized his crickets were there and slew them. During that, though, is when Aganon appeared before Ash, Ezra, Regina, and the unmoving Franklin. After coming back to himself and explaining to the group what his scouts had surmised ahead, everyone ventured down the tunnels and immediately stumbled into the guards, who began attacking. And that's where you guys find yourselves, in the middle of combat. So I'm going to need an initiative from you, Mame.
Yes, master.
I hope that gave you enough context, too, because I knew that it was a little bit farther back, but I was trying to give you enough of what had happened.
We break and kill shit. The end.
It's a bad campaign.
Yeah.
Chaos campaign.
Oh, heck.
Oh wait,
Now we know.
The Order
Josh,
campaign?
has Ezra lost the scent of Regina?
Yes, and the idea of Regina.
No, you said he doesn't lose the idea of Regina because of their ceremonial bond.
Oh, right. Okay.
Ceremonial bond.
Oh, Franklin, that guy that's right there with you, Ezra now thinks that he did something bad. Now he's gonna have
I
to
have
die.
advantage.
He's gonna
They
have to
Franklin
have
did something
advantage.
bad? I've done nothing wrong in my
No.
life.
No, not you.
The
The thing that you're standing
Oh.
next to.
Oh, I'm on it. I teleported
25.
directly onto its head.
25.
And the last thing Ezra knows is the scent of Regina was with you, and now it's gone.
Oh, I thought.
Did I take Regina or did I take? I thought I took the archer because I didn't want to kill her.
Where the hell are we on this map?
No, the archer was around the corner.
Are you
Oh.
talking about Aganon?
Yeah.
Oh, that Aganon is a he. I'm
He,
just bad
sorry.
at boy voices.
Oh, you're fine. I'll remember one day. It took me like 2 years to get somebody's name. I'll get there.
I
I
made
also
mine
need to
super
update the
easy.
token.
Can't see shit.
Yeah, I can't either. Map's
Oh,
being a little wonky. It's fine.
oh, Mame should be able to see stuff. Let me check to see if the token's that way.
I see a
And
long,
know-
thin hallway.
that should be about right.
You see the pings?
The pings are in the darkness.
If you zoom
Yeah,
way
we're around the
out,
corner.
yeah, they're
Yep.
all the way to the right.
Well,
I don't
you've got
see
right in
where
front of
Mame
you.
is. Am I here?
Oh, you're very blended in. Can you select yourself though?
Isn't it me? I see. It says my name. Yeah, there I am. Okay.
Yeah, you're there.
It's all the way over on the right side. I see. I found myself.
Oh, stairs.
Yeah, I just turned your
Are we?
token on. a wheel.
Oh
But
my.
Oh, wheel
Okay.
in the sky keeps on turning.
you can't move.
Sorry. Okay. Oh, yeah, right. We're in combat. Hiya!
I'm paralyzed.
So yeah, you yourself, Mame, and nope, not Faust are poofing back into existence behind Aganon, who has never met you in their life, but suddenly has a vague recollection of having met you before, but doesn't really remember that. Speaking of which, I do have a note here that we were going to go back in time to figure out who has the coin. um,
The
at some
coin?
point.
Oh.
Giant coin.
Yeah.
Shoot, I
Because
didn't listen to
Ezra,
the
I thought you gave that
Ezra,
away.
there's another
new
one
coin.
because
Big coin.
Aganon
Oh.
just.
She brought one.
Mm-hmm.
Oh.
He.
Yeah.
So
Yeah,
Ezra,
Agnon, he brought a
I went
coin.
back and listened, caught it, but then we didn't say anything after that. So that's why I think I left the note there of like what happened to it.
Oh, yeah, no.
'Cause it's a
Ezra just
giant
like,
coin.
yeah, giant coin, yeah. He tried to snatch it out of the air and then epically failed at it, but still like, I got it. And then Franklin said, let's go. And then he lets go. He just let it go and just let. So whoever was supposed to pick up the coin? Open
Bruh.
question mark?
Your mom was supposed to pick up the coin.
That's you, bruh.
And we said we'd go back in time for it, but so I was just giving you guys the opportunity to explain what you did with the giant coin before we went farther into combat.
Pick it up and put it
So-
into the pocket rocket, or somebody pick it up and beat things with it.
So you can't physically probably pick it up by yourself, but
I
Ezra
could.
can.
We can make a group effort. I've got some strength.
all right. I know
Keep hope.
we're missing a couple people, but neither of those two were strong either of Ash or Regina. So if you all three wanted to roll me a strength, or
Wait, does that include me?
no,
Oh, well, you
You
guys are
weren't-
fucked.
Strength related.
Athletics or
things.
strength?
strength, because you're deadlifting this thing. I see a natural 20 though.
I got a
26.
natty 1.
26. Swole Ezra he is. Swole.
What was the base?
I try to
though? 'Cause
pick
I
it
know
up
you've
and
got,
my
like, a
bones
plus-
just fall off.
Oh, the
Yep,
base
a
for
magic
Ezra. Yeah. Ezra's base like ability score improvement for him is like +9. So he's like, stupid.
So yeah, it looks like from
Your
from
base
your
for
guys'
strength?
perspective, modifier.
Wouldn't it be a 5 at max?
Oh yeah, it's 5. No, not for Ezra. My base. Oh yeah, right now it's 5. Yeah, it's only a 21. So yeah, I needed 22 to be a 6.
Hmm.
Yeah, right now I'm only a base 5.
How'd you get a?
Magic item.
Oh, what was
My
the match?
my sweet belt. My sweet belt's what busted me up.
Oh yeah, I forgot about that too.
Yep.
I think it was just like I forget which giant strength it was, but it's a giant strength item.
I think yeah, you gave me the baseline. I think the bottom one, which I was like,
Yeah.
he already had high strength, so it just nicely jumped him up. He's like, kind of like
That's
Grog
right, that's
Grog
right.
with the belt, with the gave him the beard. Only mine gave
Yep.
me the boof.
So yeah, you all three go to pick it up, and are able to do so. But at that point, had you given Aganon a poop token yet,
Oh, what now?
Franklin?
I think we also said that would probably happen during this time. So-
Okay.
Having failed miserably at lifting that, can I just like wander away and like reattach my arms?
No,
Ezra,
I would
Ezra,
like to do something else because I have a fun one in mind for you.
Ezra has no
You're
idea
okay
how
with
the
it?
poop token works
So,
because
oh
everybody
wait,
does it for him.
Aganon
no,
keeps hearing this
you've
phrase
done it.
poop token, and he's not sure he wants this.
You do.
You've you've used it before. That's because you've used it to go out of the pocket rocket to go slam down on the anvil gong, if you remember. So,
Yeah,
so someone's explained it to
Frank,
you.
no, Franklin touched the thing for me and let me go down.
Yep, I did. He's never used it.
Yeah.
Oh,
I have never. He has no idea how he's like. He just gets touched and he goes. Woof. So every
Huh.
time we went in and out,
Uh, so I kind of blew my thought out of the water because I was thinking like you guys pick it up and then Ezra would take you guys into the pocket rocket, but your arms fell off, Franklin. So they
Fuck.
went into the pocket rocket without with your arms still on the coin.
I turn
That's
around and
where
I'm like, fuck.
That's where the
Hold
like-
on
net
one
one
second.
Some bodily juices leaking across the floor towards Aganon. He just kind of discreetly steps to the
Ooh,
side.
be careful. If you drink that, you
Uh,
might turn out dead for a minute.
I stepped away
Only a
for
minute?
5 seconds. What
Yeah.
the fuck?
I
I mean, it's only a
teleport
minute.
back out and I pick up the arms and then I teleport back in. Hey, could someone with the arms come pick up my arms?
He reaches down and picks up the arm next to him by the pinky. He holds it at arm's length and kind of
So-
shuffles over.
I don't think that would be how it happened, unfortunately, though, because of the fact that you didn't know how to use it. So I guess what would actually have happened is you guys pick it up, the coin, both of you and Aganon or Ezra, Aganon. So you both are holding on to like probably either side of the coin, and
Okay, so otherwise occupied.
yeah, I would say that you guys both picked up on the coin and are kind of like staring at each other, like, how do we? And then you see Franklin's arms on the ground, and so you gotta try to, or they're just like skeletal arms, though, right?
Mhm.
What
Okay.
what you're thinking?
can I finally try to grab it with my toes?
They wave at you.
Can I grab his feet? Can I grab his arms with my toes? Just like
And my
grip
arms
onto the
grab
pinky.
his toes.
That would be a dexterity check of some sort.
I mean, there's
For sure.
Or
one, two,
if
three,
my
four,
swarm is
five.
there too, they could also.
There's 5 of
help.
us. What's okay? Wait, who's in
The
the
other-
other
the-
plane?
We're
Memi
going.
or
We
May?
went back in time. So I was
Oh.
describing an instance where they didn't exist.
Okay.
But so yes, your swarm could help to answer your question, I would think.
They will pick up the arms. One of them like shakes their head. Faster, they believe you forgot something.
And they're
Alright.
just Aganon and Ezra still standing there with the coin, I'm guessing.
Oh yeah, they can't get in, right?
Yeah. So,
I mean, I
Uh,
don't think Aganon is aware that there's a place to put this coin. He's just holding the coin because he loves the coin, and you have to pay him the weight of this coin to let go of the coin.
This is my coin. My
Yes.
coin. I caught it.
Ezra would have a poop symbol on him. I've just used it for him. Yes?
correct.
Yes. Oh yeah, he
Okay.
does.
My swarm will go up and crawl up Ezra as he holds the coin. And one of them like waves at him while wearing like a little red beret. And will touch his poop symbol to teleport them back into the pocket rocket. Where Franklin is waiting there patiently tapping his foot.
I think that
So-
would be a deck save to not be tickled by the little tiny legs. Go ahead.
If the other person
With y-
holding this coin is teleporting away, what happens to the coin and the other person touching the coin?
We're gonna find out.
Cool.
16 with the tickle. 16 to resist the tickle.
You're able to resist it, but the you're like, you know, like, yeah. So,
It's Franklin. He's
And-
like,
Well, you guys get it in there.
They
And
all
just to give
teleport
you
in.
give you a quick description.
You lore.
Um,
I'll write that down.
it looks like you're in another cave system, Aganon, currently. So you go with the coin. Um, and you're both still holding on to a coin, this giant coin on either side of it. Franklin's standing there tapping his foot, and above you and around you is this giant, almost beehive shape chamber that looks to be quarried into a really hard-looking stone. And this is one chamber of three total. Two others flank the chamber that you guys came into. One off to the other side, you hear water trickling, and you hear a buzz of what sounds like thousands, maybe millions of insects at this point, as well as a stink reaches your nose at this time when you look above you and see that the three chambers are connected by a walkway all the way across them at the top. That is seeming to be corbelled out even more with some stone and stuff falling down on you from some goblins that are above you.
Do the goblins appear to be alarmed by our presence, or are they used to this?
No, one of them would probably yell down in goblin, but I don't think any of you speak goblin, so he just throw his arms up in the air and go back to his
Undercommon.
work.
he's back
Huh?
inside the pocket.
Do they
Rocky.
speak Undercommon?
Only the
Oh wait, no.
only
I've
the
only got Abyssal Common and Primordial. Welcome to the
Okay.
Pocket Rocket, our house.
So Agonon jumps, not enough to let go of the coin, but it might wiggle a little bit. And he's like, "What's
Eh,
what?"
Ezra
reeds?"
drops. Ezra drops his side of the coin. He knows where he's at,
What happens?
Eh.
Do
and he shifts back down to dog mode. Lunch, 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 lunch.
Don't
Lunch,
kill
lunch,
any of the goblins, Edra. We made a deal.
He's looking for specific.
Okay, but like, we made a deal.
Just a nibble. He kind of pulls his paw up and at you like nibble.
Dude, we're gonna kill like 300 people in like an hour. Could you wait? Just because I'm just very concerned that like if we start eating these guys, that they'll get really angry with us and that they won't help us anymore. They're not food. These ones aren't, at least. They're resources.
Goblins are friends
Yeah,
and
you
not
don't eat
food.
resources. Yeah.
You don't eat resources.
You don't eat your production staff.
so got it. Goblins are friends. Home reeks, but hey, at least we have money.
Why does it spell? I can't spell anymore. I don't
pleasures.
have a nose.
What? Please, someone, please tell me what is that smell?
Ooh,
have no
that
idea.
smell. What's that smell that's around you?
I look
Ezra
around
kinda, like-
Clearly.
Oh, go ahead.
Oh, Ezra, like you say it stinks. Ezra just kind of like starts sniffing around his butt, going, "Oh, what? No.
No puppets.
Here,
no
I'll get a
eyes.
status update from Amos about it. Oh, wait, actually, can I have my arms back? I hold out like my shoulder sockets. Stick them right in there. Just I move a little closer.
Amos-
Just stick them right in there.
Amos comes from one of the sides and goes, "Course, boss!" And you see him. He's a little bit bigger than most of the other dire crickets around. He's almost about the same size as you currently, Franklin. And he picks.
Perfect.
He kind of goes back on his back four legs, and with his front four legs. Actually, I think they have six, so it would be back two legs, or back four legs and front two legs, and then picks up and jams one in and then jams the other into their sockets and goes, it seems like the situation, and you guys can't really understand him because he's just kind of like chirping in this like cricket language.
Yeah. Oh no. Uh-huh.
I have to stop being surprised. Top of my to-do list.
Yes.
He's still
And,
standing there holding the coin, trying to breathe into his shoulder.
And Amos gives you the update, basically, of saying that the life, like the standard of life, seems to have been dropping. At least the air quality in the like inside of their space pretty dramatically since
Yeah.
the 30 goblins have
Yeah,
come in.
yeah. All right. I've expected this. Amos. I kneel down in front of him and I put my hand on his shoulder. I have a very important mission for you. You have to listen to me closely. I need you to pick someone out to lead the colonization effort. Right now, we're on sub 4th level or 3rd level or some sort of level of hell, and we're gonna kill everyone there. And then I want you and like as many people or as many of the of your folk shall establish a colony. They will grow and they will thrive. There's tons of space there. There's a bunch of dead people. Maybe we won't kill everyone, so you can keep eating them later. But that you have to protect this level of hell from all the other levels of hell rising to try to take it over. Can you do this for me? Also, we have to get rid of a bunch of these people, otherwise we're gonna die.
I mean, I'll do my best, boss. Anything you want.
I hug him. You're my best friend. Only you know the truth, Amos. Only
You
you.
go to hug him with the like smaller forms of his other like long descended family members of that are your skin.
Yep.
Of the tiny crickets, and
I all hug him at the same time.
he just like looks kind of confusedly while you're hugging him, and then like takes one of his cricket arms and pats you on the back, and then like eats a couple of them as you're standing there, like boss.
Of course, I look at him again. Remember, they won't break us. We'll break them. I hop up, turn to the others. So, we're gonna have a mass evacuation soon of a bunch of the colony. Turns out we have too many people here that we got all these goblins in here. So we're gonna colonize the floor that we're going to be living at or going through, and then everything should return back to normal, relatively speaking.
Is this when you explain the poop token?
Oh yeah, I take out a poop token. I hand it to her, and I take out another one. God, what did it look like?
How large is the poop token?
It would probably fit on like a keychain.
Yep.
So is it's coin? I'm imagining a coin.
It's basically, yeah, because you've taken a coin too and used the implement that is the pocket rocket to create these. So
yep.
On the outside dimension, which looks like a rock.
So compared to U.S. currency, what's the size of it?
A dollar coin.
Okay. What metal does it appear to be made out of? If it's metal?
I think we said gold is what it required to be.
Yeah, that's what it required.
Okay. Any inscriptions on it?
It looks like the poop emoji. That's why
the
it's
emoji.
called the poop.
Okay.
Yep.
Face and all.
Yep.
Yeah, I rolled a natural 1 when I made these. I could say that now.
And
make any sense.
And looks up at the beehive-shaped room. I was like, okay, that makes sense.
Yeah. And so what this is basically a key to the house. I gesture around. This is our house. Do not be surprised. There are many dangerous things that's here. Turn around and point at a cage. Do not touch the giant skeleton monster. There is a
skeleton.
You're seeing in part of the face of one of the carved areas that's like one of the in-between levels, an inset portion that's made out of heavy set bars. You're guessing adamantium bars because of the way they shine. inside of which is a mass of skeletal remains. It doesn't even have any actual shape, and it's just kind of undulating. It almost looks like it's like just trying to push its way through the bars. But anytime something falls out the other side of the bar, it slinks back into the main mass. So
Okay, so it's like an undulating pile of bones, and it can't seem to get past the bars before it's sucked back.
Yep.
Okay, yeah, I'll keep wide berth of that.
Yeah, so it already
That
died
can stay
touching
right
it.
where it is. Oh,
Yeah, I mean, she did it on purpose. Rest in peace,
okay.
Griselda. She's in the other room, rolled up like a carpet.
Okay. So what's the range on this this skeleton? Like, how far can it get? What's the berth I need to walk around the bars?
There should be like some safety cones and like
Oh,
the like caution
yeah.
tape
Okay.
in like a 5
Perfect.
or 10 foot radius.
Okay.
It's like just don't cross this and you'll be fine.
Okay. What else dangerous is there? Add it to my list.
I mean, really, I think the only other thing is, well, Ezra's here. I gesture to him. Don't.
Oh, he's cool though.
Yeah. Don't let him take your food. Don't let him know they can eat you. I say
Don't
that
let-
like very quietly.
Wait, don't let him know what?
That you're edible.
Oh.
Yeah.
Oh.
I don't know. We don't know.
Okay.
Just met him, actually.
Oh.
Yeah. Anyway,
He seemed nice.
is he what?
He seemed nice.
He's very loyal if you feed him.
Yeah. Okay, check.
Yeah.
Done.
Yeah.
Got that going
Anyway,
for me.
so there's side room. I don't know if we actually have the map up though.
Yeah, do you want me to bring the map up for you? I can do
Yeah.
that real quick.
Might as
but,
well. Then she can wander around instead of me just mindscaping it and talking incessantly.
Oh, we have a tree.
I figured it would.
Yeah, we have a tree.
I figured this would be about the extent of it now. Anyhow, we can come back to it if you guys.
Yeah.
decide to stay.
Right. We can come back to it. That's a good point. Anyway, we gotta go.
'Cause
I
your
feel
crickets
the
died,
grip
door's
of
open,
time
starting to
pulling.
put pressure on. Yep. So, and then like, I was just being silly, but the fact that time does start to physically change back, because this was back in time. So then there's just like a, and you guys are back into the combat that you were in before.
Was it me being silly, or was it me being flexing my new chair powers?
True.
Sure.
Yeah, you realize from Mame, you didn't get to sit at the table, did you? I think
What
it was just
table?
Mime, right? Carrying eurythmic veracity. At the table that everybody fought over.
Captain Mime sat on the table. Yes.
Didn't everybody fought over?
Hero
Yeah,
would
you know
support
the
that.
like 6 or the 5 chairs that everybody was fighting over.
Oh. Yeah, no,
at
it
the
was
table.
just Mime, wasn't it?
Yeah, I believe so. I was trying to
I don't-
recall, and the
I actually don't know what Mame was doing.
probably eating.
Probably chilling.
Because Mame's really, really competitive.
Yeah, and before some of that too, Franklin had stated attack the gods, but I don't remember Mame doing that either. So
Yeah.
yeah, that was just a question. You'll find out why it's important next session, I guess.
Oh, good.
So
We've done so
yeah,
many good things.
So you were hiding behind some pipes, Aganon, and Ezra, you're in the middle of multiple people
Happy
that were
sandwich?
stabbing you. Yep, they were stabbing and slashies. Franklin, you would just run up to fight, or rather, try and dismember, I guess, the floating.
I thunderstepped directly onto the top of his head, so I am
That's right.
I am mounted on top of this thing.
Gotcha. This giant, sightless eye, floating eye, with bunch of tentacles coming out of it. But Mame and Faust, you don't see all of the other ones that I described besides this new companion that you only recognize as a companion because you see a torque around his neck and a poop token hanging off of it as you're moved back into existence. If you had always been there, just behind them. And you're looking ahead as they're hiding behind these pipes. And
Does Aganon know that they're behind it yet?
I don't think so.
Okay.
That was one of the things I was kind of curious how that's going to go because bless you. I had it as Ezra being top of the turn up, but Mame, you rolled a 25, so I was going to give it to you as initiative.
Alright, do I need to roll initiative?
Hey,
too?
Mame beat
I don't even know that we're in
Yes.
combat. Okay,
Yes.
I am attempting to adjust. Okay, boom. Not a good roll.
See a 13?
Rolled me a 4. Yeah. So yeah, 13.
Does Aganon need to reroll?
No, I've got it
Okay.
all still.
Okay.
Here we are. Unhide. So, Mame, you were up. You were behind a apparent companion. There does seem to be some creatures that this apparent companion is hiding from.
I'm behind a parent companion.
Yes. So I said
Okay.
I was that's what I was describing before too. Is that you notice that they're a companion because they have a torque and a poop symbol on it, hanging off of the torque.
Should I describe
I
what
don't
Aganon
know.
looks like?
You can.
So Aganon is a water. Is it genasi or genasi?
Genasi.
Nasi.
Genasi. Okay, a water genasi. His skin is so he's a ranger. His skin is very, very pale, almost white, and his hair is long, flowing, maybe about shoulder length, black with a bluish tinge to it. He is 6 foot, and wearing kind of like not poor clothing, but he definitely is a peasant, not unfamiliar with street life. I want to say upper lower class or lower middle class is his clothing type.
Okay.
And what does Mammy look like?
So Mame is a Goliath barbarian. I'm pretty sure. Yeah, no worries. So it's Mime and Mame. Let me actually
and
look
Mame.
exactly.
Admiral,
I'm
Mom.
gonna mess that up.
Admiral Mime. Admiral.
Yeah,
Oh, I
no,
do
it's
it
okay.
all
I
the
mess it
time.
up.
So Mame is the evil campaign.
Yeah, Mame was created as kind of the polar opposite of Mime. Mime was my first character in the good campaign, and so when the evil campaign started, I was just like, "We'll just do opposite day. It'll be great." And so yeah, Mame is 7 foot tall. I weigh 300 pounds, just like straight muscle Goliath barbarian. Mame's characteristic feature is their love of axes, and they are pretty competitive. But so Mame is very ambiguous. It's very difficult to tell much about their gender. So they are wearing jorts. I think I still have the skull shoes. We like killed some goblins and I commandeered their skulls as shoes. I have a giant two-handed axe, and then I have 3 throwing axes on a belt. I don't think I'm wearing a shirt. If I recall, I'm shirtless, jorts, skulls for shoes. I don't talk much. But the second most characteristic trait after the love of axes is trying to keep the party together. Mame really hates it when everybody splits up because it's a lot harder to fight when you're split up. Like
Yeah.
every decision is how do we like stay together? Don't fucking run off. So, uh,
Oh, sorry.
Yeah.
One other physical trait of Aghanon I forgot to mention. As a I'm sorry, not water genocide. He's an air genocide. I'm sorry, I messed that up. So his hair always seems like there's a light breeze blowing through it, and it's frustratingly flowy. Like whenever there's no breeze, it still has that like cinematic breeze to it.
What
Just
is
slightly.
that that's moving your hair?
Yeah. Oh wait, is
In-
are you speaking in combat now?
No. I'm just
Okay.
walking around.
Yeah, he can't see you.
They're air genocide, yeah.
So, is that
Yeah.
other than Faust, who is behind you, that you do also recognize Mame? Um,
Wait, Faust? Who's what?
I was talking to Mame
Okay.
that that's that's the scenario you find yourself in if you want to take the first turn here.
all right. So
As-
we're in a hallway
As we're
with.
on deck.
So what is in front of us? Like, what are we fighting?
You see, besides the companion that I mentioned, two yellow-skinned humanoids down the hallway that are holding giant silver greatswords with light
Or are they
metallic armor.
down the hallway? Down the hallway to the north? Like, where are these things?
You see these?
Yeah, your ping. Okay.
This thing?
Oh. Gotcha. They just don't look yellow. Okay.
No, you'd have to zoom in real hard because of the armor.
Yeah.
Zoomy.
What's the? So who is this the companion? That doesn't look
Yeah.
right.
That is Faust. You've met him a couple of times. He's the one that unlocked the door with the dong dong open sesame.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Okay.
with the Netflix sound effect.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. And then this is our new companion.
Yep.
You probably hear a lot of
Okay.
angry growling down the way. So you know
So it is
Ezra's somewhere
known.
nearby.
Gotcha. So I'm already irritated because the whole party is not together. And one of these things is dead, so we're obviously fighting. They're obviously not cool.
Yep. And you see the
All right,
companion in
and
front of
I'm
you
big.
hiding. Like actively trying to hide
Hiding.
behind the pipes. Yeah.
Oh, so I can get past them.
Mhm.
Okay, cool. I didn't know if they were blocking. This doesn't look like a very large hallway, and I'm a large person, so I can't. Mime's small and can like get around people. Mame is not. All right, so I'm gonna walk forward 5, 10. I'll be like right in this dude's face, and we're gonna smash him.
Yeah.
Which one does the most? With the bejeweled great axe of justice. Because fuck this guy. I don't know what's happening. I just know that we're. Have I rolled? I tried to roll. No. Let's do it again. I'm
As a
clicking the
flavor
button and it's
action,
not.
Aghanon starts upon seeing a stranger in his field of view, and in the moment between realizing the stranger is walking past, he jumps and immediately starts to try to silently sneak off before no one notices. Mainly the person that just walked past him, ignoring the fact that he was clearly
That's
seen
fine.
when being passed. But then he realizes it's a friend and continues hiding. But he was about to just go.
Spy.
Yeah.
I am rolling and it is not doing anything. Did I break something?
That's what we do. We break stuff.
Are you using
We
a new
break
I'm not
device?
seeing it either.
I had to reinstall the
Yeah.
attachment when I switched devices.
I'm not seeing it in
No,
It
I'm
seems to be
doing.
linked to my device, not to my Google profile.
Yeah, I restarted D&D Beyond, or refreshed D&D Beyond, and I refreshed Roll20. Well,
But you're
okay,
using the
so
same
there's
device
a
and the same
plus.
profile.
Yeah, so I'm just gonna roll a 20 and I have a +10 to hit, so we'll just do it the old-fashioned way.
Yeah, buddy.
Oh, 29 to hit. Get fucked.
Yeah, that's about what he's about to get done. Because yeah, that'll hit.
Okay, so now it's a 1d12 plus 5. D12. 2 plus 5. 7 damage.
Isn't there more?
Wait. Plus, yeah, plus 4.
So 11.
4d12. Do I also roll 4d12?
Oh, yeah. You need to roll 4 total d12s. Yeah, I see 1 d12
I
that you
see
rolled on this
1d12
one.
plus 5. Yeah, and then there's another 4. Okay. I was gonna say, this doesn't seem right.
No, that didn't sound right.
Yeah. Plus this.
There we go. Do you want to tell me how you kill this sucker?
I'm just gonna like I almost want to say strut. Yeah, like Mame is gonna start from farther down the hall, see this obvious companion that I don't know very well, but obviously somebody who's now in the party because they're wearing the appropriate accoutrement, and so it's just gonna like okay, and just like swagger on up, just like pull the great axe from off the back, and like one fell swoop, just like split this guy from shoulder. It's gonna be like a sideways, and hits them like where the neck meets the shoulder, and just slice right through, and just like cut him cleanly in half, and like with one fell like all one motion, right? Like step, swing, step, unsheath, swing, and like then like wipe it off on the jorts and put it back.
And you just see both parts of him just split open like a ripe tomato, and the bits of him just as Ichor sluices to the floor.
Yum.
That's your
Audible
first attack.
gasps from behind you.
I believe you have a second attack.
I was gonna say, don't I? Yeah, attacks per action 2. Awesome. So there's another dude right behind
Yep.
him. So this one's now dead. So I'm gonna walk up, and so I'm gonna like step, like a big step over that one's corpse. It's now on the floor. And swing the great bejeweled great axe again, which we're just gonna roll organically because it's still D&D. And that one's 12 to hit.
Ooh, yeah, that does not hit.
Okay, that's fine. So wait, I have a +3 bonus to attack and damage rolls made with this weapon.
Oh, did you just roll? Was that your base roll?
Yeah. So it was a 2 plus a 10 hit DC. Sorry, now I'm looking at the thing. And I have a +3 bonus to attack. So that would give me a 15.
That still doesn't
That's
quite make
okay.
it there.
That's fine.
Almost though.
I mean, that's okay. So I'm just gonna, I got too cocky with the first, death blow and swing
A
and
little bit
miss.
of overswing. A little bit of overswing.
And he sees his companion die, probably out of his peripheral vision, being split in two, and sees the axe coming towards his face as his eyes go wide. He just kind of just barely ducks back out of the way out of it. I believe, unless you have any bonus actions that you would like to take, or additional
I think
movement
that's
you'd
all I
like
got.
to use.
Can I move twice? I mean, I only moved 10 out of my 40.
You can move the whole 40 during your turn.
I'm gonna take a step back just to like be closer to the party members that I see, and then that's my turn.
That would provoke an opportunity to attack from him, as far as I understand it.
Yes.
Unless somebody corrects
okay.
me. Okay. So when you back up and he's leaning back, he is going to swing. Let's see what it
Swing,
does.
better, swing.
Does a 14 hit?
No,
I want to say. I was going to say. I want to say no. So
negative.
you are also in seeing him. You see that these aren't just warriors to be, or aren't just any old enemy, but they have some sort of combat skill as he retaliates when you walk back, just dodging out of the way of his swing.
I'm gonna
Then it
blow a
would be
raspberry at him.
Doesn't seem to break his cool. He just holds his stony yellow face with two drooping mustaches. Or, yeah, two drooping. Well, I
Thinks
misspoke,
it's
but we're
fancy.
going to stick with it. He has two mustaches. Yep.
Down the center.
No. Ezra, I believe it is your turn.
Okay, so Ezra now sensing his pup is missing. Last time he thought, so this is all being he's going feral mode, reckless. So, man in front of me, be prepared. You're about to die. He is angry.
Used to protect. I can.
Dun, 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 dun. Gonna punch you in the face. Yeah, just punching you in the face makes Ezra super happy. And with it reckless, I get to. So 27.
That'll hit.
Ezra gonna shred your face. Yes, he is. Let's see. 23 plus 5 plus 3. Wait, 23 plus 5 is 28 plus 3 is 31. And 23 of that's acid from his hands alone. If I need
How
to
much was
split
it
that out
again?
for you. So it's gonna be 23 acid. 5 is coming off the claws, along with the 3 from my rage ability that gives me the butt boost to damage. I love reckless. It's so nice. Granted, there's a drawback to it.
What was the total again? Sorry, I wasn't on the right.
Total will be 31.
Thank you. Okay. It does not take him
Zilla?
down, but he.
He's
But that hurts.
going again. Another 27 to touch his face again.
Yep.
Let's see. 11, 16, 19 total.
Still standing, but barely.
And
If you want to describe it, otherwise I can.
I was about to say, what in Ezra's mind is all in battle mode, and he just sensed that his pup has gone missing, and he doesn't know what's going on. Complete feral frenzy has taken over, and he reaches out, claws ripping and shredding, and biting the nearest creature next to him. Just elongated, just trying to like bust his way. Basically, it's a attack that's like, get out of my way. I'm going towards the thing that you're blocking me from, kind of attack.
So you're shredding through as much of his armor as possible and getting into
Yes.
those crevices with your teeth and claws and such. And he's
trying to
killing
peel the can. So he's trying to peel the
Yep.
can.
Yep. So he's still
That's
standing, but you can see the grimace on his face now, and a good bit of bluish ichor of his blood coming from underneath. the armor.
And let's see. That's my action. Extra attack. Josh, am I allowed to do the thing where we do it like we do with Kuro? If I use a bonus action to attack, I have to do a disadvantage.
It is Aganon on deck, by the way.
All
just to let
right,
you know.
so whichever one of these will be the lowest. Okay. Okay, and then, of course, of course. Crit 14. Does a 14 touch him?
No, it does not.
Dang, sad puppy noises. That's it for me.
Okay. Then it would be Agonon's turn.
So there's only one guy left, yeah?
Two? Well, one in front of you.
I see this one.
He's still there.
Okay, that's the only one I see.
From your angle, yes. You
And
hear
there's a big...
a bit of...
Huh?
You hear a good bit of Ezra's yipping and growling and snarling from around the corner in that direction.
Okay.
Can't see that way.
So, seeing only one enemy, and this big Hulkin barbarian between him and the enemy, he's feeling a little bit emboldened. So, does he have a shot at this guy without hitting the barbarian?
Sure.
I don't know how you play, like, characters blocking each other.
Oh, no, you're good. You can probably get a shot off around them, but just don't roll bad. That's how I play it. If you roll bad, your companions won't be happy.
Okay.
I
let's
once had a
see.
player shoot another player in the butt 3 times.
Let's see. Sorry, I haven't actually rolled a weapons roll in D&D Beyond yet, so I'm trying to figure this out. I don't seem to have a bow, even though I know I have a bow.
Did you?
Are you
did
in
you?
your? Yeah, if you go to your inventory, you need to equip it.
Oh.
In your inventory for it to show up on your attack actions.
I see. Okay. Let's see if that works. Yes. Okay. Does a 19 hit? Shooting my bow.
Does. It
Sweet.
does.
Okay. Rolling for damage. Yeah. 11 damage. Yeah.
Ooh, nice. You get a pretty good shot on him. Does not take him down though, if you want to describe it. That's something that I do different too than most DMs. Sorry. It's just
I guess
giving. Go ahead.
I'll hit him front and center. Doesn't really seem to phase the creature, but I'm feeling a little bit cocky because I was able to at least be somewhat useful. But he kind of nods in approval and promptly steps back behind the pipe.
And your shot goes in between one of the armor slits, probably like around the arm or the leg joint.
And he's surprised at his shot, but trying not to show it.
Are you? You just have the one.
He goes back to hiding. Yeah, I think I just have the one action. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, more baby.
And you could have. I think you could have some bonus actions potentially and everything too, just to let you look at those.
I have Hunter's Mark, but I don't want to use it yet.
Okay.
Yeah.
No worries. Just helping out as much as I can. And then it would be most of the creatures' turns here. That one's dead. This one's alive. You see probably we'll just keep it here because Yep, that's what it's gonna do. You're the closest thing. So from point blank, this robot that fell down from the ceiling where Ash was, just behind you, Ezra.
Mm.
What attack? Makes 2. Okay. It, you see it, or rather, you kind of hear it go, and a lightning jolt from it stops short from your position with a 7, and then a 24 to hit. It looks like, I believe, would hit, right?
Yeah. Damn.
That's natural
I gotta get
2, so
buffer.
that is a total of 15 lightning damage.
Let's see. 15.
As you hear it behind you, basically, as you're still attacking the major threats of it just going. Kind of feels like
Let's
a
see.
little spark behind you, poking you in
Yeah,
the butt.
because it's lightning. So 15 cuts in half. So 7. Yeah, he's not. He is not. He's a pest. Not even thinking about him.
Meanwhile, in the room where you're at, Franklin, the
Yeah, fuck this guy.
creature that you're on top of,
Yeah.
all of its
Get good. Try to look at me.
okay.
He's Junklin.
This is either gonna go really well or really poorly, guys.
Ooh, I don't think a 9 hits.
No, not even close.
And one more here. And I don't think a 12 hits either. So
Nope.
it's grasping with its tentacles on top of its for you who's on top of its head, and it doesn't seem to quite be able to grab you.
Get fucked.
And then you notice while you're standing on top of it, and laughing at its current position, I just need to check something here. We go do this. It is who can do. What can he do? Ah, okay. It's slower than I thought, but that's okay. 1, 5, 10, 15, 20. Another one come around the corner.
Fuck.
From another entrance that you guys weren't standing at.
2 beholders.
and-
Fuck.
And you hear it. They're not beholders. They're got milky white eyes and no real other eyes. They just have tentacles in those.
Oh.
Anyways,
And stuff. Yeah.
yeah.
So tentacle
So
porn.
1,
That's what we're playing today.
2.
Oh boy.
I liked half of that.
So 4. Okay, and then a 3. We'll do that 3 first. Could you roll me an intelligence saving throw?
Sure.
And then 2 dexterity saving throws.
Yikes.
You can do it,
18
Franklin. I
for the
believe in you.
intelligence. Oh wait, plus
Success.
4. Right? No.
I thought
Yeah,
that was just for
wait.
your allies. Or is it for you as well?
It's for me as well.
Oh, okay.
So I don't know why that doesn't add, because it's 120 plus 4, which is what I have. Oh wait, no, that's because I have a plus 0 intelligence, so it's already adding it. So 18. Jesus.
Okay. Yep.
Ugh,
That makes it.
Oh my god, my dexes were so bad.
Your speed is halved twice for a minute.
It's alright.
And
This thing will
you
be my
can't
speed.
and you can't take reactions currently. And you can either take an action or a bonus action on your turn, but not both.
Ooh, that's a painful one. Okay.
Let's see,
Wait, hold on.
You
I
can
attacked this
repeat
thing the
the
last round. Are these things immune to fear?
mm, mm,
Also, on its turn, it takes damage because I'm next to it.
Yep. Oh yeah, thanks. I did not account for that. How much damage is that?
We'll look it up in a minute. Chugga, chugga, chugga.
Okay. I do not see them being immune to fear. No.
Okay. So then the one that I had attacked last time, I don't know if we had done it, needs to make a saving throw, which is Wisdom saving throw, DC 18. Not that it helps.
Does not make it.
Okay. It is frightened of me until the next turn. And then
What does that do again?
at the start of its turn, it takes 3 points of psychic damage because it is frightened of me.
Okay, so that's where the damage comes in. 3 points. Or is
But
there
then
another set
in
of damage that you're
addition,
talking about? Got it.
is in addition, it will take. Where's my class feature? Trying to find the Cloak of Flies that I have up. Ever living Cloak of Flies, and then it takes 4 poison damage at the start of its turn as well.
Okay. I'm gonna make the ninja fear. And you are slowed, so you are snail.
I point at that thing. Drill it.
And you see it being
No one
affected by all
sees.
of that damage. All that damage that you did to it. None of which seemed to it, but it doesn't seem to affect it all that much. You know, those are just like ping ping, like a
Yeah.
small little sizzle from the
Just needle
poison.
Dan. I'll just needle him to death. He can't cut. His tentacles are weak, like little baby boys.
just hold on, Franklin. Just hold on.
Oh, I'll rodeo this bitch. Yeehaw! Someone give me a cowboy hat. Sorry.
The one that you attacked and missed, the yellow-skinned individual there, Mame. Let's see.
Okay.
What's there? It is. I'm not selected on it. There we go. Oh, okay. It is not turning tail and running, but you can tell that it's not moving slow as it holds its guard up and just sprints backwards, basically, down the hallway, away from you. 5, 10,
That's not fair.
30. It does not do anything else, so it's dashing. Perfect. And it gets up to the next intersection and holds its position, it looks like. And then the other yellow-skinned creatures standing next to you, Ezra.
Come get some.
Oh, am I even not? I'm not even right. Here we go. There's just the two of them here, it looks like, right? Yeah.
Yeah.
And one's basically dead. So it looks at its companion and shakes its head. And,
Please try to run away. Please try to run away. Please try to run away.
It's okay. Okay. It just takes its. Okay. Yeah, I think this one's just going to take its sword already that's in between you and it that it's been holding on its guard, even though you've been attacking around it, and try to go stab center mass. 15 and a 22. I believe the 22 hits.
By one.
Then that would be 28 points of damage total, 13 of which is slashing and 15 psychic. So you feel again that
Emotional damage.
as if your father was insulting the way that you tie your shoes or something. And anyways, and then the second one, looking like it wasn't heeding its companion, brings up its hand, and you feel.
Is it casting a spell within 5 feet of me?
Yep.
Attack of opportunity. Unless it has the feature. Jacob, reminder. What's the name of that spell? The feat again. Did Jacob die? Jacob.
Warcaster.
Warcaster.
He might be.
Warcaster does not give you the ability to cast spells like that.
Okay. Yeah.
So, I've not run into that before, where there's an attack of opportunity when somebody's casting a spell next to somebody. But I could be.
If you attempt a spell or ranged attack within 5 feet of a creature, that provokes attack of opportunity.
Base rules?
Oh, okay. Yeah, I don't remember that one. I haven't used it very much, is all.
That one I'm unsure
at
of.
all. Yeah, I've not heard that one. I'm not saying that it doesn't exist. I just haven't heard that one. I'll have to check.
Yeah, I'll double check, but things that provoke attack of opportunities, moving away. If you have the certain feats like Polar Master or Sentinel coming into your AO, provokes attack of opportunities, and much like the gunslinger or the archers, any ranged attack made it somebody within 5 feet attacks as attack of opportunity. Which spells are basically ranged attacks. Unless they had like depending on the spell, like if it's like a charm or if it's like a touch, an orientated spell. It's not really ranged.
I'm reading.
That.
Spellcast it. Ranged attack. I'm seeing that in wizards.com. Seems true. I always thought it was like you attack at disadvantage, but
No. They just get an attack of opportunity. Your attack still goes off, but they get an attack of opportunity to touch you for doing it.
I'm seeing a 5e particular feat called Mage Slayer.
yeah, that's one that does that too. Yeah, that's right.
Yep.
That one's if you cast a spell with it. Yeah, that's right. And if Mage Slayer exists, then the base rule must be that it does not.
Right. When I see what you're talking about, Ezra, is that particularly like if you had a bow or if you're going to throw something, like if you're readying something like that. But I could see where you're coming from completely in a combat situation, because there's like that split second reaction, because that's all we're on right now. But from a spellcaster, especially like a war spellcaster like these people are,
that would suck for a Hexblade.
Yeah, exactly. For a heck, like that's basically what these people are. They're kind of like a couple finger twitches away from casting a spell and a spoken word under their breath. But No, it's a good one to keep an eye out for. I like that. So
does Ezra
I
get to
do not
touch
think
him?
it would. I do not think it provokes an opportunity attack. No, but you do get to roll me a strength check. Your favorite.
Let's do this. Da-da-da. Ezra gonna do strength. Sadness?
See an 11. Oh.
Sadness?
Uh. I'll display
I am.
this so that you get the full effect.
Raging. If
But
you're
basic.
raging, you'll get advantage.
Oh wait, I am raging. Yeah. Let me go back to that. Thank you. I forgot about that. Okay, that's better. 20.
Okay, yeah,
Woo.
that makes it.
Get yeeted.
Damn.
Like
I
whoa.
so wanted
Hold
to
up.
yeet you. Yeet.
No yeeting. Ezra does yeet. Ezra yeets. Nobody else. Maybe Mame will yeet. Nobody else yeets like me.
Requiring no commands. Okay, so yeah, you feel a force basically come up against you, and it's a force of will for a second, and there's a half splitting hair of a split hair second where you go oh shit as you feel your body being forced slowly away from you, but you just kind of bar down and put your full weight against the spell as it's trying to push you away. You probably see like less than a 16th of an inch move of your person.
Ezra just kind of looks at him, points his finger out. Wait, turn.
And that's those two guys. And okay.
Faust? Faust? Yes.
Almost. Wait. Yeah, Faust, sorry. Actually, yeah, Faust. And then some other people. I almost lost Faust in that. Too many other turns to look at there. But yes, Faust, it is your turn. I apologize.
The Gith Yankee that was directly in front of me, they're all dead now, right? And the one in the middle ran off somewhere.
Yeah, he ran farther south down the hallway that way.
How bad's he looking whenever I last got a good look at him?
Oh, he looked like he looked like he was a couple medium-sized attacks from yourself away from death.
So like about a level 3 magic missile away from dying.
That 3 missiles, right?
That's 6 missiles. No, 5
Oh, that
missiles.
might do it. That might do it.
It was only one roll. Why did it only do one?
Fuck him up, Faust. Fuck him up.
So 4, 5, 6, so 9, 11, 13,
Na-na-na-na-na-na-na.
16. Was that 5? I believe that was 5. I wasn't counting for myself. 1, 2, 2, 3, 4.
Yeah, that's weird. It looks like when you do the hover over, it rolled 4d4 plus 1 for the first one. I'm just looking to see what came through on the first one just to try and understand it. And then it for some reason equaled 3 and then it added one more to get 4. I don't know what it's doing.
So weird.
There. Anyways, so yeah,
Well, so yeah.
it's a D4 for each of them, right?
It's a D4 plus 1. So 4,
A D4
9,
plus 1.
10, 11, 12, 13.
Okay, I see what I see what it's trying to say, but for some reason, yeah, I see what you're saying. Yeah, it didn't roll. So 16?
16. I guess because I can target different ones each time.
That's possible. I would guess so. So you could deal the damage out. Yeah. It looks like he's down to one knee after those force damage. I left a couple out, but got the point. And he's holding his sword still with one hand, and his other hand, like, he's down to one knee, and he's holding his sword with both hands and propped up against his knee.
I'm going to spend my final power surge, or my only power surge, to add an additional 4 force damage.
How do you want to kill him?
I just lift my hand, and the bolts just go flying off. And as the last one hits, just I don't know. I don't know what power surge physically looks like.
It's force damage, right?
Yeah, so just a concussive force just runs through him, and he just collapses.
Yeah, I'm kind of I'm sure you've seen those like air cannons.
Mm-hmm.
Where it's just like, and it like resounds off the sides of the hallways too, down, and jolts into him, almost blowing some of the little strands of hair that he has back. As he slams onto his back, you don't see him move or get up, and a little bit of his bluish blood trickling away.
All right, I suppose that is my turn.
All right.
Good old wizards really only get to do one thing.
But they do it so well.
I'm not complaining.
Okay. So. Okay. Those two. Just viewing what is going on down here. So. We'll keep the camera down there for a second. You see poking their, probably especially because you were so focused on casting that spell and finishing off that guy after he lays flat, the air clears, the dust is settling, and you see two more of similarly garbed and armed folks come around the corner. 5, 10, 15, 25, 30. And they would be coming at a run. Nah, they'd probably be. They would have seen that and probably came at a run right up to you. But that would be like the end of their turn, basically, where they get right up in your face. Here. And here. Actually, the one guy is running up to get in your face, and the other guy gets to about the middle of the hallway and tries to do the same thing on you that you seen for Ezra. So I'm going to need a strength check.
Oh, from Ezra?
Nope, from Faust.
Is this a spell?
It's the same one that was used on Ezra.
I'm going to burn a 3rd level spell slot for counterspell.
Nice.
Nice.
How does that read again? So I know it just counters the spell more or less, but
you attempt the creature must make a Constitution saving throw. On a failed save, the spell dissipates. This is the new version of the spell, apparently.
Constitution.
Bonus action or reaction used to cast is wasted. That spell was cast with a spell slot. The spell isn't expended. Oh, they made it nice. It doesn't burn the spell slot.
Yeah, I know, right?
It's both for both parties. Does a 14 work?
Beat my DC? No.
Okay, so you feel
I hope not.
the spell starting to take around you and then dissipate and sizzle out. And you just hear a huff from down the hallway.
And because I am a war mage, I get a power surge back.
That's nice. I like that.
Sweet.
I steal the energy from the spell.
That is really awesome, actually. Then two more. I don't know if you would know this actually, but because you're rather engaged, Ezra, but from down your hallway. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. Two more individuals come running up down from your hallway as well, that you can probably just hear, but you feel the same thing trying to take effect on you. So if you want to roll 2 more strength saving throws with advantage, I guess.
Let's see. So 22 for the first one.
That'll do it.
25 for the second one.
Okay. That'll also do it. So you feel the same going on there. Go ahead.
And Ezra looks at both of them. Wait your turn.
We've got. Okay. Then it's Franklin's turn. You rolled that 8, so.
Good.
Go, Franklin.
Along with Mame being on deck.
So I'm gonna start with Josh. First of all, do you still hold to the rule that you once upon a time used that familiars get their own turn and their own action and all the stuff? Or
Yes, but during your turn, so you don't roll initiative and all of that. Yeah.
Right. All right. Then Franklin is going to turn to this other one that has now entered the room and just unhinge his jaw, and it drops down unnaturally low. And almost like a hyper beam, he will shoot out 4 Eldritch Blasts at this thing. As he just turns around, it says, "Fuck off!" Oh wait, first, as a free action, can I look up at the ceiling and go, "Hey Craig, could we get Killing in the Name of by Rage Against the Machine as a backdrop music for this? Thanks." And then I Eldritch Blast this thing 4 times.
Nosebleeds.
Not for me.
Yeah,
Not anymore.
it's not happened for Franklin. It would happen for anyone else that hears the faint.
I mean, all my
as it
vampires have doom music playing yesterday, so you know.
So is there something that it needs to roll?
Yeah, I roll. It's supposed to be. Oh, I have to roll the hit. Here we go. I'm gonna roll this. I don't know, a number of times. 25.
Yep.
15.
18. Yep. And is that's directed
13.
at the far one, right?
I mean, I'm shooting him at him, but in the hope that he will be forced to drop his concentration. And yes, at the far one, because that would be a ranged, and I don't want disadvantage.
Okay, so that is accurate that I don't know what you were talking about with concentration, because I don't think they're holding any spells currently, but you do not hit with that last one. That's what I was gonna say.
Dang, it's a natural slow ability. Fuck. Okay. So I will roll my damage. And it is 6 plus 2 is 8. Plus 7 is a number, 15. Plus 8, 23. Force damage to that thing. Thump, 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 thump. Fuck off, bitch.
23. It seems to wobble in the air, and you see a bit of a bruising around the impacts. So you know you've done damage.
Yeah. I cannot use my bonus action nor a reaction. So I think. My familiar will pull out a tiny staff. So Amos pulls out a staff of insects and will cast a giant insect. And I will pull it up. I don't know how it works with the. Alright. I'm just gonna copy paste this. So I bring out 5 wasps.
Okay. Or
And,
crickets.
Yeah, or crickets. I mean, can you? How many crickets can I have? Because it depends on the. I guess it would have to be crickets because I have all crickets. So it's up to 10 centipedes, 3 spiders, 5
I see
wasps,
why
1
you're asking.
scorpion.
I would liken them to like the size of the spider.
So 3 spiders. Oh god. Let me pull up homebrew. It's always so hard to find. Oh, wait, no, I bookmarked it because I was smart last week. 2 weeks ago. So 3 dire crickets appear. 4 if I have Ferdinand with me. And they each will start attacking. 2 of them will attack the one that's how far are these things like floating?
Off of the ground, like
Yeah.
like a few feet.
Okay, so they're within reach. So the 4 of them will converge on the other one, and it's a +4 to hit for all 4. So I will roll in here. Maybe. Roll.
I see
Oh, I
a
rolled
lot
twice.
going
Sorry.
on.
Use the first one because that's most fair. So 8 to hit, 14 to hit, 7 to hit, and 18 to hit.
I think just the 18 hits.
Okay.
Because
It'll be
you said
1.
14. That's a +4, I'm guessing, what you're mathing there when I was trying to go
That's
back
right.
and look and read what you're looking. Yeah, so it's only the 18 that hits.
Yep. Okay. So it'll be 1d10 damage +2. So 3 + 2, 5 to this guy, and I will have them all bog him down.
Oh. So you used like all of their movement to get over there and attack that guy. Okay.
Yeah.
I will move them over there. But you should have control of them now.
Well,
and you should see
actually,
them.
I'll keep them with me because they get a plus to they get a plus to their saves. So I'll do it to the guy that I'm like floating with. Better to
Okay.
have them next to me.
So
I need one more.
did they get plus to their damage as well?
It was the +2, so it was 5 total for the one that hit.
Okay.
And then that's it. No, I'm done. Sorry, I'll shut up.
What? You're good, man.
How dare you
what?
speak?
Yeah, you just got a lot going on. It's just a lot of.
Truth.
It's probably what you're thinking, but.
Many minions.
Mm-hmm.
Oh man, should we just let the skeleton loose on these bros? There's hundreds of them.
It would be your turn, Mame, though, if you're done with yours, Franklin.
Yeah, I'm all set.
You could send that question over the torque before you're.
Well, if I spoke to Craig, is that not my free action?
Yeah, I mean, I'd allow it though.
Okay, I will say what I just said on the torque. Wait, no, I don't wear my torque anymore. It's in a lead box. I
That's
yell
right.
it out loud. The old-fashioned way with your voice.
About the skeleton. Mame, you would still hear the echo of Franklin from around the corner yelling that out when it would switch to your turn about the letting the
Dangerous as
skeleton out.
Isn't the skeleton in the pocket rocket?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, it is. There's like a specific sequence of things to let it out. But
Let me out.
I think we should
Yeah.
probably finish this fight because we don't want to let it out while we're here.
I'm begging for help. I'm screaming
Also, I
for
have
help.
big plans for it.
Someone let me out. Okay. I am gonna see. This is the last dude we have to kill, right?
That you can see. There is actually a
Oh.
second dude that's farther down the hallway that you probably heard running up the hallway.
I'm gonna move over here. And I'm gonna use these vicious hand axes.
Where'd you move?
And I
Right
still
under.
don't. What did
under
I
Faust.
do wrong? Yeah, I moved a little bit because I don't want to. Because I'm gonna throw him, and I don't want to hit Faust.
Yeah, no, you're good. I went back over to that map to get when you said over there. I wanted to see what you're talking about, and then I was like, wait, where'd you go?
Wait, is this thing still a creature?
Yeah, there is a when you look over that way, you see a small kind of small dog-sized clockwork-looking robot.
But it's an enemy.
Mm-hmm. It was and still is having an electric-looking thing coming off of it that's facing towards your compatriot with malice of Ezra being the compatriot.
How big is it?
A small dog, shape of a spider.
Oh, I'm 7 feet tall. Can I just like stomp on it?
It is made of metal, but you can do your best. It would be an unarmed strike.
Havern Brawler Strike. That's new. Okay. No. I'm going to kill it with fire, but not real fire. I'm gonna kill it with the bejeweled great axe of justice. I'm gonna roll that. I really don't know what's happening. Okay. So yes, I'm gonna roll to hit it, and that is 11, so 21, 24 to hit.
I believe that hits, yeah. Yep.
Yeah.
All right. So and so I have 5d12. So I'm gonna roll the 1, and then I'll roll 4 more. So 4. So it's 31 plus 9. So it's 40 damage.
4D damage. No, I'm just kidding.
Yeah, 40. 40, yeah.
That pretty near kills it. That was the axe, right?
Yeah. The big
So
one.
you feel it slam down, but not slice through like you're used to. and it does more of a crushing motion after it gets under the edge because of the metal parts that are inside of it. So it almost feels like a clashing of another weapon. You know, if you were clashing with somebody and you just are striking it on the floor, but all of its limbs splay out under your strike, and there's a bit of a popping noise, but it still starts to kind of twitch and scrabble under your strike. But it does look like it's one swift kick away from falling to pieces.
Oh wow, so it's not dead yet.
Just barely not
Just
dead
barely
yet.
hanging on.
Yep.
All right. Well, while it's twitching, I'm then gonna throw a hand axe because I have a second action, so I can throw one of the 3 vicious hand axes at this dude.
You sure you don't want
So
to
I'm gonna do that.
just strike it with the hand axe because of the disadvantage that we were just talking about from trying to use and the opportunity to attack that it would also evoke?
Oh, even if I don't move? Even if I
I
just
thought
hit something
we
else?
defined that it didn't provoke opportunity, or was that for ranged? Sorry,
That was for spells. For
got it.
ranged attacks.
Right, it does.
It does. Is what I was reading anyhow. Unless we want to change it or disagree upon it. But I'm all here for a vote if we want to put it to a vote too.
I don't care.
I'm okay with the DM's decision. That's fine.
Okay.
So it's like 2 seconds away from death anyway, right?
Yeah.
Okay, I really just want to stomp it, so I'm gonna do an unarmed strike to stomp it.
Okay.
So that is a 22 to hit.
Oh goddamn. Yeah.
Eh,
I seen the 12
And then
first
it's
that came through.
oh, it's rolling now. So it's a 9 damage.
Oh yeah, that kills it if you want to describe it.
Yeah, so I'm just gonna look at it kind of with disgust. I'm sure it's, it's like twitching or doing something weird, and I'm just gonna, with all of my 300 pounds, stomp on it.
You feel the satisfying crunch of it under your goblin-headed feet, and the slow whirring of its gears stop under your foot. Um,
And that's my
that
turn.
all she
I'm gonna
wrote.
stay where I
Okay.
am.
Then it'd be
Mhm.
Ezra's turn with Agnon on deck.
I'm gonna kill some things. Yes, yes, yes. Let's see here. I'm gonna finish, like I said, wait their turn. 28 to the guy I'm already beating the crap out of.
Yep. That'll hit.
Mm-hmm. 22 points of damage to him.
You wanna tell me how you're killing him?
Ezra grips comes in, claws in, and then just takes his head and just rips out the throat, just rips his throat completely out, and then just tosses it, and then looks to the next guy. Your turn. And proceeds to start the attack for the other guy.
Okay.
I'm gonna punch him in the face. 24.
That'll hit.
Oh, hit the button. 17 points of damage.
Okay.
All right, and Disadvantage. Let's go. Don't be crap. Don't be crap. Yeah, that'd be a 14. Because I'm sure if I let me be honest with it. Hold on, I might roll shitty here. Nope, that's a 14.
That does not hit.
At least I didn't waste a crit on it.
That's true. That was your second
Alright.
attack?
Yep, that's all my attacks, all burned out.
All right. Then we've got Aganon. If you're not doing bonus or movement.
So the guy that got deleted by the barbarian, he's dead, right?
Oh yeah. Yep. There's goo on the floor in his two halves.
Okay, but I can still see an enemy right
Here's
here.
Yep. That's a new one. It looks like that
Okay.
ran up the hallway.
Feeling good with his last shot that he didn't embarrass himself. He's gonna try another little pot shot at this guy while hiding behind his newfound friends that are between him and danger. So let's see. Actions. Attack. Right there. Does an 18 hit?
18. Yeah, I think. Yeah. Yep.
Damage. 9 damage.
Okay.
He is
Another-
similarly satisfied with this performance.
Another small arrow fletching appears in another armor joint.
So he figures just a drop in the bucket is still fuller than it was before.
Nope.
So he's feeling a little bit more confident, and he's gonna take some steps forward to look around, to peek around this corner. This is a dead body,
Yeah.
right? Right there.
Yes, that you're standing on top of.
Yeah.
You're standing in a
Yeah.
pile of goo and two halves. Yep.
Okay, then he's gonna be like here looking around the corner.
Oh no, you could avoid some of it, but
Okay.
I was just kind of describing
Okay,
what's
yeah.
there for the most part
He's
in that
going
tile.
to gingerly step between limbs and oozes. And what does he see looking down here?
You see, first and foremost, your big compatriot who is like towering 7 foot just around the corner, smashing a spider robotic creature on the floor, with Ezra just past that, facing off against 2 more of the yellow skinned creatures, with 2 more down the rest of that hallway that you can see just coming up, as it looks like. Actually, sorry, facing off against 1, because he looks like he's slayed 2 while in a fight with them, and there are 2 more coming in for reinforcements, it looks like. You can see.
Okay, then nope. He's gonna put his back to this wall here.
Ezra's making a stack of bodies. I'm stacking bodies.
So Josh, do you allow us to split movement before and after our attack? Or
Yes.
no?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yep.
Great. Okay, so he's standing with his back to the wall, but he's no longer hiding. And that's my turn.
Okay. I believe that puts us into what's left of some of these creatures over here. And keeping it more or less to the order it was before, since the spider are dead. The floating eyeball head thingies. You're still standing on the one's head, right? Franklin?
Yeah, they take damage.
Oh, right. How much was that? Again, 4?
I think it was 7 total. With both like damage types.
Okay.
And it's frightened of me. So it's
Yeah, I
gonna
don't
try to
remember what
move
that
away.
means. I don't
Wait,
know
hold
what
on.
that means.
Let me refresh. Let me make sure I'm saying this right. Right into 5e. Conditions. Get scared of me. Disadvantage on ability checks and attack rolls while within line of sight, and it can't willingly move closer than me, which is we're intimately touching.
Yeah. So, okay. It doesn't make it run away from you. It just
No, that's fear, I guess.
it just has disadvantage on the attack to you. So, it's going to try to do the same thing it did before, which is try to get you off its fucking head.
Yeah, no, fuck you.
And
No, this is my house. I'm a hat now.
you see tentacles coming up to you with a 18. Oh, so it's disadvantage. Sorry, multiple times. So disadvantage was 18. I'm going to roll again over here in this attack.
19 AC.
A 17. So none or 7 was the.
I kick it in the head. I don't do damage, but I just kick it in the head. Fuck you.
And the other one you see doing waving its tentacles as well, still standing where it was. Ooh, I wonder what that is. Okay.
I turn to him. You're fucking next. I'm gonna stand on your head so hard.
Okay. So I need a charisma saving throw and a wisdom saving throw and a strength saving throw.
Okay. Charisma.
Dance for me.
Yeah, good luck with this. I have a plus 14.
Yeah.
27. Wisdom.
Yeah, beat it.
23. What was the last one? Charisma, wisdom, and
Strength. Your least
strength.
favorite.
The Ezra's
That's
favorite.
not my least favorite. My least favorite is Dax. 21.
Jesus Christ.
I kick him again. Fuck you. Get down, boy. Oh wait, that's the other one. I look at him and I say, "You're next, bitch." I said that already.
Okay, on a failed. My moves. Okay, so
I look at him and
I'm
I say,
reading.
"You're not even real."
Say the dark. Oh, okay. Target can read this. At the end of your turn, you can repeat that saving throw for the slow. By the way, just so you could roll that from before. I didn't iterate that on the slow. Ray, at the end of your turn, you should have rolled for whether or not it took effect. The slow is still holding on. Hello?
I was talking. My mic was down up. What's the save type though? Wisdom, charisma, con, dex,
Oh,
strength,
yep.
intelligence.
The
other one.
Dex.
Dex. Ugh, the worst one. 18. Fuck yeah. I kick him again. Fuck you.
So you're no longer slowed. And
Does he try to run away?
wait. Okay, so that makes sense too because you would have had. Okay, no, you're good. No, I'm just trying to read through all the other ones that I just ran through too. So
Yeah. You have a big list of abilities. I get it. We're playing with the big boys now. Playing with the big boys now. Stop this foolish mission. Watch a true magician.
Playing with the big boys. Playing with the big boys. Playing with the big boys now.
Even though technically I think Rage Against the Machine is playing.
Yeah, it is.
Fuck you! I won't do what you tell me. Fuck you! I won't do what you tell me.
Okay, so you're no. Okay. Okay, now I see what it's trying to say. No, you're good on all of those since you saved on all of them. I was trying to read through how their other parts of that worked, but okay. And the other one tentacled, so then we're gonna go yeah, down to the remaining warrior fighting you, Ezra, quickly.
Get some.
And it is going to make multiple sword attacks again, having used a spell the last time and seen the effect it took. So I believe that's a 14 and a 24 to hit. And
The 14 doesn't get me, but the 24 will.
And the 24 does 33 total damage with 15 slashing and 18 psychic.
Stupid emotional damage.
You get a faint memory from your childhood of being caught doing something naughty and then being reprimanded by an adult.
I only wanted a biscuit. I only wanted a biscuit.
And then the the two that are here, having also failed at spells, turn to swords and run up next to their companions, standing over their dead companions, even so going so far, without even a faint bat of an eyelash over their deaths, and also take several sword attacks. 1, 2, 3, 4. All right. 1, 2, 3, 4. Right? I don't think all of them came through. Let me go back scrolling down. Oh, okay, there we go. So 22 hits, I see. 15 doesn't. A 20 doesn't. And then the 27 does. So two strike you, 25 and 25. So 50 more damage.
So much emotional trauma.
And that's total damage for them. So was the 50.
Yeah.
Did you? Okay. Are you still standing?
Yeah, I'm doing my math right now. Hold on, I gotta add that in. Hold on.
I'm gonna say I think from those last 3 attacks alone, from what I was looking
Yeah,
at, you should be getting quite
I'm
down.
I'm well below half. I am well below half. Let's put out of on a scale of 1 1 to 196, I'm at 87.
Wait. You should get a self-healing
Alright.
ability.
Oh my god! Holy! Why you just said something? I just realized. Oh, let me look. Let me look. Where are you? Where? Thing. Where is it? Inventory. You. Yeah. No, that's not it. Wait. Oh yeah. Oh wait, lesser restoration doesn't do anything for you, does it? No, it does not.
No, not without casting it.
Oh,
That's 4,
once per day,
5.
once per day, your has the capacity to cast heal upon a target of your choosing.
Yep. Yeah, you can cast it as an action, I believe.
I'm trying to think. Let's see.
While you're thinking about that, these other two guys down here.
Yep.
Lastly, the one guy that was running up to you, Faust, steps, and the one bit last to you.
They went after
to
me,
swing.
They went after me last turn.
Oh yeah, you're right. Sorry, I did it again. I was looking back and forth between the darn things. I need to keep up with pressing next on this darn thing after the monsters. Then it would keep me up to date where I need to be. But there's just so many, and you happen to be exactly in the middle of them all. Okay.
So yeah, that one was one down away from me.
Yep. I
I'm
believe
going
it is
to
now.
take a peek around this corner here.
There we go.
At least try to. So
Ezra's having a fun time from that vantage point. You can see.
yeah. Whenever I was playing Grand Dam, we kind of established that I could basically write cursive with Wall of Fire.
Yeah, I mean, per the text, it's saying that you can make it in any shape you want, as long as it still fits within inside of the size requirements.
All right. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35, 40, 45, 50, 55, 60. Whoosh. All those guys need to make me a deck save.
Okay. Is that I'm trying to remember how it's worded too. Does that mean for the people that start in that area?
It's end. It's end.
Okay.
If they end their turn in that zone, or within 5 feet of the burning side, which is the side opposite Ezra. Inside of it or opposite Ezra, they take damage. Oh, I'm sorry, it's 10 feet of the burning side. There's one side that's hot and one side that's safe for us.
Ah, okay, I see. I see now. Okay. And you said deck save, right?
Deck save. For the initial cast.
Host.
3. Oh, there's a fourth one. Oh wait, I'm on the right guy here.
And we're looking at 22 damage on a failure. DC 16.
Okay, they're the same. Okay, so 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I need to roll one more, I think. 1, 2, 3, 4. Yeah, one more. Meets it, beats it. One meet it so far, and I need to roll one more. Roll. Did not beat it. So only one of them makes it. The guy that's the farthest back, because that makes the most sense to me.
Yes, they're going to take 22 damage, except for the one that passed, which will take 11.
Yep, he's like half in, half out, right this second. And 22. So those two that are to the south that you're seeing down that corner.
And I'm going to burn that charge I built up to do an additional 5.
Total, or
an additional 5 to each of them, I believe. Let me double check it. No, it's additional 4. Once per turn, you can deal damage to a creature or object with a wizard spell. You can spend 1 surge to do an additional 4 damage.
And it does say with that spell, so it's doing 4 with that spell. It's not like you're at 4. So the guy that's right in front of you, right? That's him? Yeah, I believe so. Is looking extra spicy. 20, 22, so 27 is the total.
Rick.
We can hear you.
Yep.
Rick.
Yep.
Do you live in the city?
No, I had to walk outside the truck real quick, and there's somebody backing up near me.
Oh, you're good. Just letting you know if you weren't aware. It does not take any of them down. It looks like, though the one in the middle that you were facing off against, Rick, there is looking pretty hurt. Looking like they're as the
Spicy.
flames are taking them too. They are somehow unreactive, almost unsatisfactorily. As the flames come across them, you don't hear a scream or anything. You just see them maybe tense a little bit more, but hold their positions and in the burning and staring out from the flames with like lidded eyes, trying not to, scorch their eyeballs. But
Oh.
Settling. I am then going to take the rest of my movement and just come over here. Oh, that's drawing. And just kind of like boop, boop, boop. That'll be my turn.
okay. And then it would be those two guys to the south, which the guy that was in the closest to you immediately blinks out. It looks like wait. Let me make sure I'm looking at the right thing here. Yeah. Looks like he blinks out from the flames as they're shifting back and forth. And the next thing you know, he is 5, 10, 15, 20, 25. Right in front of the squishy Agnon, wait, no. How does that work exactly? To the bottom.
Right next to Mime.
And right next to Mime, correct.
Mame.
Or Mame.
I would not want to be next to Mame.
Thanks.
Like,
and
as an opponent.
And having been shot with an arrow once does take a single swing at you, Agnon, for 10 to hit.
Miss. Swing and a miss.
So you were able to take it just past yourself there. Okay, let's see here. So I'm just asking for my reference because these creatures are misty stepping through the wall there. Does that count as going through the wall?
No.
Teleporting.
But I was making sure that we're all in agreement. And
So the spell doesn't say anything about actually moving through the wall unless it's the first time entering it.
Oh, okay. Interesting.
Or unless
It's only 5 foot wide, so it's only the width of a person.
Yes. Yeah. Right. And
so,
you could,
you just move through it.
in theory, yeah. But they were already in it, so they just kind of blinked to the other side of it. But that I was just asking.
Technically.
On their turn, would they not also take damage again?
If they're within
it's
10
when you
feet
cast it
on the damage
it's when
side.
you cast it, and then when you are on the start of your turn, I thought.
It's
on the damage side. At the end of their turn, on the damage side. They just moved to the safe side.
Got it.
Is part of the reason for them
our
doing it.
Beleaguered werewolf friend on the safe side.
Send him to me. I'll kill him.
And This one, though, as it blinks back, there's a poof of smoke, basically, as it blinks back to being right behind its compatriot, but takes a swing at Mame as it comes back in.
Well, fuck you.
For a 22 to hit.
That hits.
Okay, I think it is 21 damage. That's what it looks like. 11 of which is slashing, and 10 of which is psychic.
It's but a flesh wound.
You get a
Emotional.
yeah, that's how we've been playing it. So you get a flash of a memory of a time that you were berated as a child. And
Did all my
then,
toys try to leave me? Did all my toys leave me?
no, they finished their attacks, and then we took Balthasar's, and then there's what you're seeing. Actually, you probably still wouldn't see it. Never mind. Don't worry about it. La-di-da. I think it's Franklin's turn then.
Having not caused any significant damage to the other one, Franklin turns to the one he's straddling. Says, "I don't know if flanking rules apply here, but," and he pulls out a Morning Star or like a Warhammer or a mace. That's better.
You get advantage with
And
flanking. Is that what it is?
yes,
Yep.
that is correct. So you tell me.
Yeah, it would apply. They're under it. You're on
Yeah.
top of it. You can't get much more flanked than that.
Fuck yeah. I will use my bonus action to cast Hex on the one that's beneath me. So it will have disadvantage on dexterity saves, I think. Let me pull it up. Hex display. Oh, I didn't want that. I wanted cast.
I think
Hex
in Hex
display.
is a Hex the one you can you pick the saving throw they're bad at.
Yeah. So it'll be dexterity saves, and I do an extra 1d6 necrotic when I attack. So that's a bonus action. And then I attack twice at advantage while in my form of dread form, so I will do additional damage on top of that.
Okay.
And I'm just screaming the whole time, "Fuck you, you won't tell me! Fuck you!"
Mame, you are up next, just so you know. And we've
That
got
was the first attack.
28. That'll do it. 12 will not.
Second attack, 90 20.
will.
And then I will Divine Smite on top of that for another spell slot.
Might.
So for damage, I will be doing. I'm going to do it in the thing. I wish I could do like stack them up, like add a bunch of dies together. So I roll 2d8 plus 5 plus 1d6 per attack. Plus my smite eventually. So 4d8 plus 2d6 plus 10 is 25, 35. Plus a first level Divine Smite, which is necrotic for me. And that shit. The second attack was crit, so I guess I'll just do the second set of dice there. The 6 and the 4.
Okay. Yeah,
Right.
you could do the damage dice twice, if that's what you're asking.
Well, okay, that makes sense then. Okay, sorry.
You're right.
And I will do 2 more d8 and 1 more d6. So 35, 46, 52, And then my Divine Smite on top of that. I'm trying to find where that is. There's so many things. Divine Smite. I wish I could search this page. Divine Smite. When you hit melee attack, I can expend to do 2d8 extra radiant / necrotic damage to target. Yeah, so another 2d8. 52 plus 9, 61 points of damage. Most of it necrotic.
You want to tell me how you waffle stomp this guy?
Yeah. I'm on top of it, so I will grab 2 of its tentacles and then just start jumping up and down, screaming, I won't do what you tell me, until it hits the ground, and I just keep stomping until it's paste. And then I turn to the other one, and I look at my 3 crickets, and I go, kick him. And we all run over here. And they 3 will attack at +4 each. I'll be done in a second. Did it roll? Why did it not roll? 3d20. There we go. Ooh, a natty 1. +4, 20, and 20 is the lowest outside of the natty 1. And 1, 2, and 3, I'll just do 1.
Yep.
2, 3.
Yep.
But they're all
They
at
hit.
advantage, right? Because they're flanking?
Yes.
Okay, yeah. Same set. So the 16, the 1 becomes a 20. And the 16 becomes a 21.
Okay.
Yeah. And then they do 1d10 plus 2 each, so 3d10 plus 6. 24 plus 6, 30 points of damage.
Jesus. This one does not go down with that, but it is
I didn't figure
harried.
it would.
It is harried. It is annoyed. It's grabbing. You've got probably the cricket's doing the most damage, probably pulled off bits of its tentacles that are floating below.
Yeah. And then I will have moved to directly behind it. And then that's my turn.
Okay. That would put us back at the top of the order with Mame at 25 initiative there.
Yep.
There are a total of, in this current combat, 4 more creatures left. They are the 2 new ones that just added, one that's pretty well beat up, and one that you guys have yet to meet. So you want to wait until next time? Or...
Yeah, I was just gonna say it's also 10 o'clock. Yeah, I'm okay with that since we're at the top of the order.
Yeah, top of the order is
That's
perfect
why
time.
Yeah, that's why I asked. So we kind of get to keep it there, and then
Sounds
move
good.
down through it again.
So
I'm
glad that I
stuck
crit.
with
That was fun.
Yeah, it's a nice little combat session that's
Yeah.
gone on to a little while. I feel like it's been a while since we've had a long, drawn out combat, and I think it's going to.
It's been 1 session with this group.
Yeah,
The church,
Yeah.
and now here.
yeah.
Well, we were non-combatant for a long time, and now we've gone full assault mode. And
pretty
then,
much.
Mame, just so you're aware of what our current plan is, I don't know if we're actually going to do it, but that's up for a vote.
Yeah.
And so the giant elder brain that lives on this level is trying to convince us to trust it, and teleport to the next level up and not break this seal, break that seal, come back here, break his seal, and then we all leave. I don't trust that. I don't trust any NPC.
We are in hell. I don't trust it either.
Hey.
But it seems like
Right.
you can not trust somebody and still use them. So
True.
that's kind of where
But
I'm
the secondary, so that's option one, is we do this level or the next level, come back here, free him, get the fuck out. Or we use the same trick which is the little cube thing we have. Once we solve that for the first level, go there, and that's already open to Taurith above. But we could stay there, infiltrate the PNC, and take them over. Those are the two options. Or the third option is we kill this guy and just keep breaking the seals until we get out.
That's. I'm not against that plan. It just sounds a lot. That sounds very optimistic for our group. So, we'll see what happens.
Yeah.
Yeah. All right. But right now, I'm gonna go to bed.
Night.
Good.
Yep. Night.
Yeah.
Good
Good
night.
session.
GG's, guys.
Good squashing with you.
Yes. Good squanching.
Mention,
Smash.
motion.
Bye.
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 A grand and wonderful thank you for those who took the time and made it here, to the end of the episode, where I know sometimes we are long-winded and others we are just dead silent. I don't know what to tell you. This is raw here, folks. Please remember to like and subscribe, and you can help support us just by listening. But you can also provide even more support, if you like, by going to Anchor FM page and following the support link there. If you do so, I will personally work in an NPC or an idea, whatever you'd like to hear played out. If you want, you can get a hold of us through one of our many options, including voice messages on Anchor FM, or DM to our Twitter, or any other social media that you can find us, YouTube, etc. You can share your ideas, otherwise listen for the shout out and thank you for making it through.